Oh, he's fallen right into the trap, James.
It comes down to all or nothing.
Shoves the river!
Oh, no.
So sick. The ultimate cold deck, the ultimate cooler. So Neves first to act here in the small blind on the button. Ace-Jack.
400.
Raises to 400,000 and a call from Dattani, and we will see a flop. And that flop is Ace-10 deuce with one club.
225.
Dattani checks to Neves, who bets 225,000, and Dattani will make the call, taking us to the turn.
4 of clubs would be ridiculously spicy.
How about the queen of clubs?
That'll do as well. Now Neves with the gut shot to Broadway as well.
11% chance of a chop as Dattani checks for a second time.
850.
And a bet now of 850,000 into a pot of 1.4 million. Calls again. The river card is the 3 of clubs. That is the nut flush for Dattani. Checks a third time.
2.1.
Neves goes big. 2/3 pot, 2.1 million.
Oh, he's fallen right into the trap, James.
All in.
Dattani shoves, and it is all in to call for Pedro Neves. He's got a single chip in his hand. He makes the call, and that will do it. Dattani has done it. He is the champion of the PCA 2023 main event.
I think we should be coming in for raises here a lot, but it looks like he's going to be content to call with the 10-5 offsuit on the button. We should continually be putting pressure on our opponent when we're in position on the button.
Menzel has checked his option with Jack-9 offsuit. The flop is 8-5-5, trips for Shylko.
He is going to put out the one big blind here, and he does just decide to call.
10 on the turn, so Menzel now picks up the open-ended straight draw.
Probably a decent card for him to continue betting, and
he does.
He
Bets 2.8 million. This is an occasion where the Germans are hoping that it is not always coming 7.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he has made the call, so we go to the river. 9.6 million in the middle. The river card is a queen!
It could all be over on the first hand here, and it probably will be.
It's game over. I don't see how Menzel gets away from this. He's rivered the straight, but Shylko turned the full house. Menzel was actually drawing dead on the turn. Max Menzel, as Shylko values the river.
He checked!
And if Menzel requests the triangle, it is over.
Especially having made that deal.
All in, and a call, and it is over.
So sick. This is
So sick. The ultimate cold deck, the ultimate cooler to end the second edition of the PokerStars Players No Limit Hold'em Championship as Alexander Shylko from Belarus takes it down for over $3 million. Spekman opening here with Ace-Jack in early position. Belea with Queen-9 suited.
Spekman does open maybe a little wider than he should be on these stack depths given Casper's stack. However, Ace-Jack, you know, I don't care who you are, you're going to be opening up this hand, and maybe we might expect to see Spekman shove sometimes.
Wait,
but instead, it's just going to call.
With Casper having 7 big blinds?
Well, I just mean, you know, if Spekman is going to be opening as wide as he is, he's going to have to protect that activity by, you know, being willing to put in a little wider than maybe some other people would. Now, having said that, it plays nicer as a call because you don't just blast all in into the, you know, nutted range that happens to be there for Belea. So I like the call, but, you know, it's still a bit unorthodox to be raising and calling a 3-bet with Ace-Jack off when there's a big pay jump like this.
Well, it's paid off for Spekman. Top pair, decent kicker, 93% equity, and facing a continuation bet from Belea of 425,000.
I mean, in the same way the Ace-10 suited was very, like, unexpected.
Right.
Because of Casper's stack. You know, Spekman's willing to go with it in certain spots. to sort of protect all that activity that he wants to bring to the table.
I don't totally disagree with you. All I'll say is that Casper being at 7 big blinds is different than Casper being at like 18 big blinds.
Yes.
Queen on the turn gives Belea a pair. Spekman still around a 9-1 favorite. Checks a second time. And Belea checks behind. River card.
No.
Is a 9, giving Belea 2 pair.
No.
7%. Less than 7% on the flop. Running cards to make 2 pair. And Spekman shoves the river.
Oh, no.
Belea calls, and that will see Denzel Spekman eliminated in 7th place.
Good game. Good game.
Everything is not funner
Unlucky, bro.
Gross.
when Belea goes runner, runner. Queen Jack of Diamonds for the Mad Dog. And Ace King for Aruna's Sapitavicius. And we got 1.5 million in the middle pre-flop.
Yeah.
King high, 2 diamonds. The poker gods are sick, twisted, sadistic.
And Mad Dog's loving this. Yeah, bet small. Be nutted if you want to be. I'm just trying to hit a diamond at this point. Thank you for giving me such a nice price.
Yeah. And we're back to more serious bets. This one around a third of the size of the pot. Mike wants to see the river.
There's so many more combos of Ace King.
Drills it.
So your flush is live. You're getting the price.
Queen high flush for Mike Watson.
This is how you win big tournaments.
Neither player with a pot size
You
bet
fight.
left behind. There's the all in. Mike
It's too
Watson
strong. I
got
want the value
double
from the
checks and
kings.
calls. That's it for the Joker. Arunas Sapitavicius shell shocked. Robin Ylitalo opening king queen offsuit. And Wiciak is going to have a difficult time folding this hand. Is going to call in position. Side and Stricker is going to fold 10-7 off. What do you say there, big blind? Andre Akari has Jack 3 of spades. 3 ways to this flop.
Boom.
Ace 7 deuce 2 diamonds, so quite a few draws for Wiciak. Not much going on for anyone else. Ylitalo does have the best hand for now, despite having only the second most equity. Continues relatively small.
Thank you. Do you like this continue, Griff? I feel like you're just gonna get called by the button a ton here, and you're just gonna have very few moves on the turn.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times I think it's just going to be a one and done. You would hate to check this and have, you know, Wiciak have been flatting something like Queen 10 of Hearts and the big blind folding their Jack 3 suited, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
my
God. Yeah, and also like the size he uses here as well, right? Doesn't have to get it right too
just
often.
like,
Nice
let's
and
just
small.
see if this works.
Right.
And if the big blind calls, maybe I have some maneuverability. If I can, you know, target the 7 on the turn or whatever. Yeah, but you're pretty much, you're looking at your chips is what you're doing.
Ylitalo firing into the inferno.
This surprises me, to be honest with you.
Another 600K being torched while drawing to no outs.
This is like a straight up target of like your pocket 8s.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, some of the smaller pairs.
And you know, maybe you're prepared, if you're doing this, you're prepared to shove the rest on a brick river to try to fold out a low ace. Oof, this is just
not exactly a brick river. Ylitalo.
Robin, you don't need to be a hero. You're already a hero.
Not a ton of showdown value at this point after getting called twice.
I mean, he can get diamonds to fold. He can get 8s to fold. He could get pocket well, I was going to say pocket fives. That's a set now.
Robin moves all in and gets, this time, snap call. Yes, snap called.
GG.
And that's going to be the end.
Action starts with Simon. King 8. Decides just to call.
Yep, very reasonable as well.
Dato in the big blind with ace-jack.
1,600,000.
1.6 million, as verbally declared by Andrea, the announcer, Dato. 3.7 million in the middle. Dato with 5.35 behind. The flop is 8 high, advantage Simon. Gilly is a 3-1 favorite on this board.
SPR looking really low now.
500,000.
500,000 chips.
1.5.
3x. The raise from Simon with top pair. Dato moving all in. And Simon announces call, and this could be it. Simon, huge favorite, with 2 cards to come.
76% of the way to $1 million US.
You can see Dato's out. 3 aces, 3 jacks, 6 cards he can hit to survive. 3 on the turn. Gilles Simon is now 1 card away from winning the first ever EPT Cyprus main event. He and Israel are on the side of the table. Andrea Dato joined by his friends and family as well, waiting for this river card to be dealt. If it is not an ace or a jack, this tournament is over. The river card is a blank. The beer goes flying as Gilles Simon wins the EPT Cyprus main event for $1,042,000.
King, queen off for Bechahed. 9-9 for Massey. Dianaty defends out of the big blind with ace-jack, and away we go. Ace-jack 4. Top pair, second pair,
Yeah, I'll get
2 pair.
Get a little ice with my apple juice here. Ooh.
375.
Deliberately betting 375. Seems like a lot to stick around for a gut shot. Of course, you may think your king and your queen are alive also. We know that they are not.
700.
Oh, that is a re-raise.
And
A
gonna leave
third
only 600 behind. Put in
bet.
over half of his stack, and this is why I said, you know, Dianaty is repping such a thin range here of top value. You know, he wouldn't be check raising here with ace-5.
Cool.
Nice, just with the call.
Smooth call.
Oh yeah, and I'll tell you what, alarm bells are going off in our.
Well, Bechahed kind of boned here with 600K behind.
Yeah, he's not putting another chip in this pot unless he hits a 10, in my opinion. At this point, he knows that this is not good. Nearly 1.8 million chips in the pot. And he does have ultimate position here, and Dianaty is going to check this turn, so is going to get a free river. I'd be very surprised if we saw a shove here.
Would you be more surprised at a shove or a bet of 1 big blind?
I would be more surprised at a bet of 1 big blind. There is the check. Oh my God.
10 on the river.
I gotta go. No, we're not doing this. Simon Cowell.
Sammy.
What have you done?
Shot in the gut.
This guy's not gonna be happy, guys. You guys gotta stick around for this. If you guys have any friends, spouses, family members around the house, tell them to come over. There's about to be...
Put the headphones on, actually, if there's kids around.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna get ugly.
425.
Oh, and then he's gonna shove for 175 more, and he's gonna know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna know, Joe. Oh, and you're gonna see
All in.
his soul leave his body.
Nuts played it worse, and
Aha! Trying to get out in front of the blast off by saying he played it bad. Man, oh man, being lucky is the best.
And look, Aaron Massey cannot close his mouth. He's trying not to be overtly agape, but he can't get that thing closed. And I'll tell you what, Dianaty's taking it very well. He played it brilliantly, and that's the sick puppy that is this game.
Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome poker content. And check out this video. The YouTube algorithm seems confident you'll like it.